Ready.
Villain Reform Network. Rachel, I am with Tommy, aka Leo. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fantastic.
That's
How are you
amazing.
doing?
I am lovely. I am lovely. It is rehearsal night. We are here. We're learning amazing choreography. All is good.
The choreography this season is going to be completely next level.
Oh my god.
And the songs are going to be completely next level.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Why? Let's start out strong. Why do you think people should come see this show?
Oh, I think that they should come see this show because of the two things we already just talked about. Excellent music and fantastic choreography. We are moving. We are grooving. We just did that move like I'm learning.
And we are getting our steps in.
We are getting our steps in.
Cardio,
yes, I definitely get to 10,000 steps.
Cardio check. That's amazing. And the acting is, I would say it's pretty stellar because you and I happen to be actors this season.
And not only are we actors this season, but you are the lead.
I am.
And so am I.
And so are you.
And we have a connection. I don't want to give too much of the story away.
But this is my co-star.
Yes.
Leo.
We are interacting very closely together this time.
You are a hero.
I am.
And I am a villain.
Yes.
As I should be.
So think about that. Right?
Yeah.
Villain, hero, what's going on there?
I know. Right?
Intrigue.
What would you classify, aside from Leo, would you classify yourself as a hero still, or would you pick a villain?
You know, I would still classify myself 100% as a hero.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. What do you think that your superpowers would be if you were a villain? Or I mean a hero.
If I were a hero. So I was thinking a little bit about the TV show Heroes. Did you ever watch that back in the day? It was such a good show. My favorite, of course, was not the guy who cut people's heads off, but the guy who could absorb the powers of other
that would be
people.
So convenient.
So all he had to do was just kind of be near them and absorb them. But that's kind of a cheat answer. I'm a long-term Star Wars fan, and I've always loved Jedis for a long time. So I think telekinesis, moving things with my mind.
The Force is with you.
The Force is with me. Having lightning reflexes.
I love that.
Inventing a lightsaber, that would be a superpower.
Okay. Look at you. You have the noise down and everything.
I do have the noise
down. Look at you.
All
right. There has been some debate on whether the sopranos and the altos are villains or heroes. I am your co-star. I am also playing a villain, but I am a soprano.
Yes.
Your significant other is a alto.
That's right.
What do you choose?
Oh, boy. I have to say that sopranos are heroes because anyone who can sing that high is very heroic. That's what I think anyway.
That's fair. And apologize to your significant.
Well, I'm not saying that altos are villains either.
You might want to cover all your bases.
You might want to cover all your bases. Speaking of bases, the bases are definitely villains. We are trouble.
That's true. That's true. You guys cause a lot of problems.
We cause a lot of trouble
on the other side of the room.
Yes, we do. So I'm going to say both sopranos and altos are heroes.
Look at there it is.
Bases for sure are villains.
There's the politically correct answer
100%.
you're looking for. All right. If you could travel back in time and witness any historical event, what would it be?
Travel back in time and witness any historical event.
Anything.
You might have to edit this because I really don't know.
We could, Karen wanted to see JFK's inauguration.
Yeah.
Dawn wanted to see her birth. Carol went very philosophical and wanted to go and see the Battle of Hastings. There's a whole lecture about that.
Okay.
Would you want to see the first rocket launch?
I was kind of starting to go there, but you know what? I think if I think about it, and I want to go back in time, and it's not a particular moment, but it's a particular person.
Okay.
I think it would be awesome to hang out in Nikola Tesla's lab in Colorado Springs. You've probably seen pictures of all the sparks going everywhere, all the lightning going everywhere, all of his Tesla coils. He was just a genius and was inventing stuff left and right. I think just hanging out with Tesla for a while would be awesome.
All right. You are a nerd.
I am definitely a nerd.
Okay, if time travel was real.
Of course it is. But
Okay, it is. When you figure out how that works,
Yes.
theoretically,
Yes.
Would you go back and change history?
No, definitely not.
Okay, so you are of the ripple effect.
Yes.
Crowd.
100%.
Okay.
I've seen, I mean, Time Cop, Hot Tub Time Machine, Back to the Future. They all teach you that you cannot mess with time.
Well, and I'm an Outlander nut. I love Outlander, and so, you know, anytime they try to change history, it doesn't let them.
It doesn't let them.
You know, you can't change anything big. Like, you could save somebody's life, that's insignificant, but, you know, Benedict Arnold is still a turncoat, traitor. I know what I was talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I think
somebody does. What do you think that the audience favorite song is going to be?
Ooh, I'm going out on a limb because it's a more youthful song and it's a more recent song. But I think Golden is going to land because we picked the song before we knew it was going to get even more popular. And of course, it just won a Grammy.
Yep.
And it's very catchy.
It is so catchy.
I think Golden's totally going to hit.
Every 8 to 10-year-old little girl, it's their dream. Right? I mean, I have a niece, and she was Rumi, and the purple hair and the you know, tattoos and the whole nine. So
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna love it. The kids are gonna love it. Yeah. I think the folks who have been around for a while are gonna be like, this song sounds very familiar. I feel like I've heard the Olympics are playing Golden all the time.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's gonna land. People are gonna love it.
Everywhere. Do you hope they make a second one?
A second K-pop Demon Hunters? I hope so.
Right? I gotta find out what happens next.
There's more story to tell.
There is. There's always more stories to tell, especially with when you're hanging out with us, because we don't shut up.
We don't.
Ever.
Not
even
a little. We keep talking and tell stories.
That's right. Would you, now I know you're sitting next to me, don't let that cloud your judgment,
no
but
bias.
Would you ever trust a villain?
Would I ever trust a villain? Of course.
Okay, are they more trustworthy if they bring snacks?
100%.
Does it have to be sweet, or can it be just be food in general?
Oh, it's got to be sweet. It's got to be chocolate.
Got to be chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, fair.
Because a villain, what they think they're doing, they're still doing it for the right reasons. So there's this sense of like, I want to do something and I want to have an impact. It's like, oh, well, maybe we can just kind of, redirect that and re-guide that.
So they're just misunderstood.
Yeah, misunderstood, and
absolutely
100%. Yeah.
Is it possible? So you think that it is possible to be misunderstood and mean well?
Yes.
Which is most villain stories.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Though I've heard once. That what separates a hero from a villain, they both have some kind of traumatic, life-changing experience.
Right. It's just how they recover from it.
How they recover from it. How they react to it.
Friendships, family. I mean, look at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing.
It's a hero will take a tragedy, several universes.
Right?
They'll take a tragedy.
Don't get me started on the MCU
and find a way. By the way, I love Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. One of my favorite movies.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
But a hero will take that tragic event and grow from it and learn from it.
Right.
Whereas a villain tends to hold on to it and have spite for it and have blame around it.
Yeah. Oh.
Same origin.
Same origin. It really is. Do you think that heroes are better than villains, or do you think they just have better branding?
They definitely have better branding.
Yeah.
But everyone loves a villain. That's why, we love stories with villains in it.
Because you can't have a hero if there's not a villain.
Exactly. And villains, as we learned from Megamind, it's all about presentation.
Right. Oh my God, I haven't thought of that movie in forever.
Megamind villains are much better about presentation. Yes, so it is branding.
Okay. If the heroes had an HR department, what do you think the biggest complaint would be?
Probably they're too nice.
They're too nice.
It gets annoying. I think I would have a complaint for sure if I had to work with Superman, because we know he has X-ray vision.
Right.
We don't know what he's seeing.
Come on, there's got to be some sort of mutual understanding there.
Yes.
I'm a Wonder Woman nut, so you can't just be. I mean, anytime she thinks you're hustling her, she could just pull out the lasso of truth. Like there's no way around it.
No.
Ever.
Yes.
And then who gets to just fly around in an invisible jet all the time? You know who's cool though? Venom.
Venom is amazing.
Venom is amazing. Oh my gosh.
What is Venom? I mean, I know what Venom is. It's like, but it's a symbiotic alien
Right,
with Spider-Man.
But he's funny.
He's
And he's inappropriate.
Which is why I love Deadpool.
Also amazing.
Is he a villain or is he a hero?
Right.
Deadpool's a very
I love
ambiguous character.
Goodness gracious.
He's one of my favorites.
All right. Do you think that if the hero saved the wrong day, are they misunderstood or do they get a redo?
Ooh, well, it depends on the hero. If you can do like Superman, so clearly I've watched a lot of movies. If you can do Superman, what is it, Superman 4? Which one does he fly back in time? Like he spins the Earth the other way and reverses time. You know, Lois Lane, she's like buried in dirt, and he's like, oh, I'm so angry, and he flies in the other direction. And if you spin the Earth the other way, you go back in time. Anyway, so I think if you have that ability, you can just go back in time and you can fix it.
But you also said earlier that you shouldn't go back in time because
really
of the ripple effect.
I know. I was catching myself in the contradiction.
Look at you.
I know.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't do it.
Look at hero.
You just have to own your quote unquote mistakes.
Hero, ladies and gentlemen. All right. When can people come see our show?
They can see it April 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay. And people could buy tickets right now?
They can.
Okay, great.
They're available online.
And you're going to see us and all our friends, and we're all going to have a great time. Come and learn about villains because it's a villain story, and laugh and enjoy some choreography and some lights and all the things.
It's a hero story too.
Is it?